Alright. I'm going to hit up another scripture. For 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 9. That I may not seem as if I would terrify you by letters, for his letters say they are weighty and powerful, but his bodily presence is weak and his speech contemptible. So Israelites in Corinth, Greece, they're saying, yeah, man, your letters are powerful, man. Your letters are weighty. I mean, they have a lot of power in them, right? Like in ancient days, if you use words like viper, snake, or dog, those are like fighting words, man. Cause back then, you didn't have like you watched that show Spartacus. They wasn't talking like that. Fuck you, you piece of shit. That's modern day add-ons. If they really had it accurate, they would use words like you dog or you scum, you snake. Even like in the 1600s, those words were common. Those are like fighting words, though. You wouldn't say that to a king. Today it's like, oh, you're a snake. What does that mean? People laugh. Today you have modern words like fuck you, bitch, or whatever. Back then, you viper, you snake. A characteristic of a snake is a deceitful, nasty, filthy creeper. Guess what? Yahweh Shai, who you call Jesus Christ, he talked like that. Let's prove it. Matthew 12, verse 34. O generation of vipers, which is snakes, how can ye, being evil, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaketh. Let's go to Matthew 23, verse 33. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? So he was cursing them, Pharisees. Why do you think they try to stone him, man? Why do you think they try to push him off a cliff one time, man? Because he was cutting them Pharisees with the scriptures, and he was cursing them out. Paul cursed. It's like a Peter cursed. That's another example. Let's go there. Matthew 26 and 74. I'll just go straight to the point. Then began he to curse and to swear, saying, I know not the man. And immediately the cock crew. And the reason he did that was because he was mad. When you're mad, you're cursing people out. You're being rude, so to speak. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So if you're oppressed and you're not mad, you're not a wise man. If you're oppressed and you're mad as hell, that's common sense. That makes you a wise man. And a gift destroyed the heart. Let's go to Ephesians. The book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and 26. Be ye angry. This is New Testament. Be ye angry and sin not. So I thought, hold on, in Galatians it tells you anger, that's a sin. No, to your brother it's a sin, not to these other nations and the wicked Israelites. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Alright? So you can't hold a grudge against your brother, man. It tells you to squash that bullshit. Alright? Whether it be between you, yourself, or the council. Alright? I want to hit up a scripture in the Apocrypha. In Ecclesiasticus 26 and 28 and 13. Curse the whisperer and double-tongued, which is a snake. For such have destroyed many that were at peace. A double tongue, man. It says one thing, does another. Just like the Native Americans called the white man forked tongue. Because he said one thing and did another. I'm going to show you how David, he cursed out Israelites bad, man. He was cursing them 2/3 out. I'm going to hit up a couple in Psalms. Psalm 69 and 22. Just talking about Israel. Let their table become a snare. Paul used this in the New Testament in Romans. Let their table become a snare unto them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake. Pour out thine indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them. Let their habitation be desolate, and let none dwell in their tents, for they persecute him whom thou hast smitten, and they talk to the grief of those whom thou hast wounded. Add iniquity unto their iniquity, and let them not come into thy righteousness. Let them be blotted out of the book of the living, and not be written with the righteous. That's one badass curse, man. Alright? If you ask me, that's one badass curse, man. Let's go to Psalms 139. Psalms 139 and 21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies, man. Man, I ain't gotta say none on that. I hate them with a perfect hatred. And guess what? The word David, Dawada, means beloved of the Most High. He was a friend of the Most High. Okay? Let's go to the last scripture. Psalms 18. We'll start at 36. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. I have pursued mine enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them that were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the street. Thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their closed places. So that's David cursing the heathen, the nations. Alright, so you assholes talking about, oh, peace and love. No, he said the Most High gave him the necks of mine enemies, and I beat them as small as the dirt in the street. And I did not stop until they were all destroyed. That's the kingdom, man. Whether you niggas like it or not, you're gonna be in it. Alright, and when you come back, the Most High is gonna make you all righteous and do his will. You're gonna die on this side and then come back, and then you're gonna do his will anyway, man. Because the Most High, if that's his will, that's his will. You're gonna do it. Alright, the Most High don't give a shit about your own opinion, man. Alright? So that's it on that. Hope you brothers learned some, And to hell with you niggas that scoff. We don't care about you. The scripture says in Romans 3 and 3, I'm gonna get it real quick. Romans chapter 3 and 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their belief make the faith of God without effect? So what if you niggas don't believe? Just because you don't believe, will it not happen? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Alright? Shalom.